is giving you information about your environment. Your kinesthetic sense is giving you information about yourself. It lets you experience where you are relative to an environment. You know how far away I am from you right now. That's kinesthetic perception. It's called proprioception. Proprioception. And you let you when Leo said she has, what did you say, stomach
cramps.
Stomach cramp. When she has stomach cramps, she has a kinesthetic feeling of the quality of her tissue with stomach cramps. When you are standing and working for a long period of time, when your neck gets tight, sensing its tightness is a kinesthetic sense of perception. Most people don't know that they can use that kinesthetic sense of perception to identify a habit. So when a person sits at a computer, they do this, or I'll pick up the cell phone. Doing. This is important, what I'm saying. We do things. My phone rings, I rush over to the table. I want to see who's calling, either medical or the Subaru. I pick up the phone and I do that, okay? Kinesthetically, I sense myself doing this. I move away from being in relationship to the sound of the phone, and I consciously do something, unconsciously do something to satisfy my desire to see what's here. If I can recognize that I'm doing it, and I know that it's making my neck hurt, I can stop it. So you're teaching a person how to use their kinesthetic sense of perception to identify a pattern of behavior that they can choose not to reinforce. So 5 senses, we smell, we see, we'll do all of that. Maybe I should do a couple of lessons on this whole thing at the same time I'm doing with Zoom. I base everything that I work with partially on the difference between being in relationship to something and doing something in relationship to something. So if I want to pick up the cell phone, it need not disturb my sense of being. I just pick it up and bring it to me. Watch, oh, okay. But this is what happens. I do something. I do something. When I do something, I'm using specific muscle fiber. It's a fast twitch fiber. It's a strength fiber. It lets me accomplish things. If I come over to you and put my hands on you to show you something, to say, don't step in front of that car, I'm doing something to save you. But I'm using strength fiber. When my Tai Chi master and I would go to a movie at 11 o'clock at night in the middle of Chinatown and watch a movie, he'd fall asleep and I'd watch a movie, Kung Fu movies. I'd be walking across the street and he would take my hand and just lightly move me away. I would jump out of the way. He just lightly touched me to get out of the way of an oncoming car. So that I felt safe in the midst of a moment where my sympathetic nervous system is saying fight or fly, run. But it's saying it in a calm way, which is what Kung Fu is all about. And so that there's more of me available at that moment. So you are inviting your student to become kinesthetically inclined. You guide them into, the table work is another matter, but activity work, and you're going to do that, is you guide them into using slow twitch fiber so that they don't have to resort to the habituation. So without a kinesthetic sense, you would have no sense of being in relationship to anything. You would be a concept. So the kinesthetic sense is fundamental to all other awarenesses. But it's a silent sense. It's called the sixth sense. It's a silent sense. Most of it's unconscious. I mean, when I do this, my whole body registered what I have to do that. And it knows the body is an unbelievable, but every cell in my body knows exactly, or almost all, knows exactly how much effort I should use. But I will do that. Mm-hmm. So when you open your hands through the Triadic Resonance, you are increasing your kinesthetic sense of perception. And most of it is in here, not out here.